Hello and welcome to this week's BMB Game of the Week. I'm Dylan Wigdor here alongside Lucas Pangankar. Lucas, what are you ready to see out of the Mepham versus Clarke game?
Yeah, for both these teams, it's early in the season. For Pirates, they're 1-1. Going against Bethpage last game in a loss. Only losing by a couple points is important, though. But getting that first win coming off a bounce back 0-20 season is huge for the Pirates as they beat MacArthur by 1.
Yeah, that's a big bounce back from the Mepham Pirates after last season. They're getting comfortable with Jamie Adams as a head coach along with Rylan Blondo as the assistant. And big players for today's game will be number 4, the freshman Caleb Carballo, who's coming off a game of 3 points. But the game before, the opening game, he had a double-digit points. Yeah, double-digit points for the freshman. Other guys, you got like Ryan Garlarza, who coming off last year, an all-county performance. I hope that come do that again this year and keeping that up. And what do you got for the Clarke side for us? For the Clarke side, we need to see many different players, especially Kai Design. He was a leading scorer last year, all-conference last year, starting shooting guard. He leads by example. He had 27 points versus Wantagh and 20 points versus Calhoun. So we're ready. He's ready to have a big game today versus Mepham.
Yeah, coming off a 3-1 record. And what are their 3 keys?
Their three keys to the game are to limit second chance points, play connected on defense, and limit turnovers. Coach Joe Hasbrock is really looking to connect this team.
Yeah, keeping that all together is going to be important for this Clarke team. And for the Pirates, it's be very consistent. Captains lead the consistency and balance through the team. And just keeping that is going to be important for the Pirates team. That consistency is going to be important. Getting those second chance opportunities as you can with these centers, it's going to be a rotation around with Malin, Sanderson, as Caballero, as you said before.
Yeah, leading by example for this Mepham Pirates team is number 0, the captain, Colin Kohut. He's the point guard floor general, has to help execute the consistency. There's a lot expected out of him. He's their point guard. He runs the offense. What are you expecting to see out of him today?
Yeah, Kohut. You're not going to see a lot of scoring opportunities outside the arc, but you're going to see that playmaking ability that he brings to the basketball floor, and that's going to help propel this Pirates offense into new ways. And you have other guys on the outside, and you have great wing play with Andrew Adams, the coach's son, as a lot of people like to say. But he's great, high IQ player, steps into the floor, and I think he can propel this team, the junior.
Yeah, talking about guards, number 11, Frankie Fasona. Last game, he had 8 points. He had 2 3-pointers. He's a sharpshooter from beyond. As they say, he's like Klay Thompson, He's a very sharp shooter, along with number 2, Ryan Satani. He brings energy up the bench, steps in without missing a beat. He just gets into the flow of the game very easily.
Yeah, and speaking about this Rams team, we can't discredit 3-1 record so far. Yaya Segura, another guy, as that's going to be a tough matchup for these forwards of the Pirates offense. Keeping him contained is going to be important. Dropped 10 points in the last past 3 games, and against Plain Edge, Calhoun, and Wantagh. It's going to be keeping him contained is going to be important for this Pirates team.
Yeah, fact about Yaya, as his dad played pro soccer in Colombia and his brother played soccer up in Oswego. So athletes run in the family for him. Yeah,
athletes run the family, and for Segura, it's going to be he's a key front court player for this team, and keeping that up is going to be important. But as you said before, their star player Kai Stein, 27 points against against Wantagh, and he's going to be their guy. He's going to be their guy. You're going to see their offense run through him.
Yeah, he expects 15 to 20 points per game. He has shown that throughout the season so far. He's the best shooter, best passer, and best ball handler on the team, and he has great IQ for this game.
Yeah, great IQ for this game. And for this Clarke team, who's coming off a big win against Rockaway, 59-37. And as you said before, with those 3 keys, the one was second choice, limit second chance points, as that's been shown a lot for the Pirates so far this year. You've had that rotation of forwards, you have those big men, but off the rebound they've been great with Sanderson, Malin, and Caballero. Off the rebound they've been fantastic.
Yeah, talking about the centers, they are very deep at the center position. Most varsity teams aren't really, so they're lucky to have these 3. As Malin, he's competing with Chase Anderson for minutes. He could start, starting center or first man off the bench last year for JV.
Yeah, and for the Pirates, from the coach, all we hear is culture. This culture's got to change for the Pirates team as they're coming off a horrible season last year, trying to trying to flip the switch here and get a better team. It's gonna try to fill that void from last year, as Jamie Adams said.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to be more comfortable with Jamie Adams as a head coach. Last year, it was his first year. They were trying to get into the flow of his offense as, now they're really looking to bounce back, have a great year as they're looking to go 2-1 now.
Yeah, looking to go 2-1. Hopefully have a great game in store for us today as the Rams take on the Pirates. And keeping them entertained, it's going to be a great game here. And I know we talked a lot of centers for this team. It's also about the guards, Braden Seligman, Colin Kohut. They're going to have a big play here.
Yeah, the guards are really big, but let's also get to the forwards. Fernando Alvarez, number 3, he's a junior. He's athletic and can get his own shot whenever he wants, but should learn when the timing is right. Sometimes he can take bad shots, but his shot selection is usually really good for this Mepham Pirates team.
Yeah, as we said before, captains lead the consistency. As we said before, that these 3 captains, Galarza, Kohut, and Adams, they're gonna try to help them with those 2 forwards in Galarza and Adams are gonna be important for them so far. They're gonna be the main scorers.
Yeah, exactly. Big guys, like Braden Seligman, the guard. Last game he had 6 points. He needs to be offensive on the bench. He will look for his shot. That's what the Pirates need out of him.
Yeah, looking for your shot, looking for your opportunity is going to be important. You're going to see Kohut distributing and passing, using his playmaking ability to find his wings with Adams and Galarza. And on the other side for this Rams team, it's going to be important. You're going to run through that guy to Stein. You're going to run through Kai to Stein as he's going to be the main scorer.
Yeah, and talking about Clarke, Coach Joe Hasbrook, strengths, experience on the floor starting for seniors who move the ball. When you have seniority on your team, it helps the culture and it helps lead the team in the right direction.
Yeah, it's going to be important for them to move that ball, as the coach said, they're going to be a pass-heavy team, and they're going to find their man, find their guy.
Exactly, Some weaknesses for the team, though. Very good, very guard-oriented. They don't have a lot of depth and height, so you should see a big game out of these centers today for the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, big game out of these centers is in Mallon, Caballero, and Sanderson. Use their size to their advantage, and you play that big man mentality, as I like to say.
Yeah, exactly. The defense, though, for the Clarke, they're looking in a help defense. It's probably going to be a lot of zone. It's not going to be much man because, with the height difference, they really need to be down there for the rebounds.
Yeah, getting those second chance opportunities, as we're going to send it down to Jared and Sean in the studio.
Thank you, Dylan and Lucas. I'm Jared Broxmeyer here alongside Sean Damiano as we get ready for tip-off here between the Clarke Rams and the Mepham Pirates. It looks like it'll be Yaya Segura tipping off against Jackson Mallon.
We see here Mallon and Segura, both these tall centers, and we're going to see who's able to get up to start this game and get that first momentum on the jump ball as we see the ref coming out to give that right here.
Yeah, the ref making sure everybody is ready here as we get ready for tip-off here, and that is one back by Segura to Barshowskis.
Being brought up by Barshowskis as he passes out to Manzi. Manzi bringing it around, trying to get past the limit here. Over to Destine, the star player on this team. Tries to bring it down low to Montez. Montez gets it stolen from him. Coming down the court for the layup. That is Frankie Fasano with the layup to start out the game. He was the lead scorer for Mepham's JV team last year.
Yeah, Fasano really tries to create shots as that'll be a push called on Arias there and be the Pirates' first foul of the quarter.
Fasano with a great bucket to start there. Fast breaking down the lane, able to get it off the glass for that layup. Coming off an 8-point game on Mepham's loss versus Beth Page. With 2 3-pointers as we see the first 2 points here and the ball being inbounded. We're going to see that Fasano layup again. Just some great play from him there, being able to get past the Clarke defenders as we bring it back.
As Manzi in the corner for Barshowskis.
Just rimmed out there. Barshowskis shooting that one, just not able to get it in, as we will see the inbound here from Mepham's number 0, Colin Cohen. Cohen, the senior guard, 6 points last game. There's a lot expected from him as he brings this ball up.
Mallon with the ball now at the top to Kohut. Kohut looking for an open man to try and find the play.
Hits Ryan Galarza, and Galarza has been a great player for this team. He was all-conference last year, averaged 14 points a game, one of their top defenders, as well as a captain, as we see the inbound here from Barshowskis.
As Manzi bringing in the front court tip there by Adams. Kohut trying to hit a team, and it's stolen back by Segura.
Destine trying to get the pass inside. Fight for the ball on the floor, and it looks like it will be called stoppage. Very aggressive play there on that possession. Couple changes. Destine trying to get the ball down low, but the scramble leaves Mepham with the ball. as we will see the inbound here from Andrew Adams. Bringing up to court, Colin Coet. Coet's trying to look for a man down court. Going up, trying to get past the defender. Gives it over back to Andrew Adams. Back to Jackson Mallon. Coet with it again. Trying to find an open man there. That's Fasano. Fasano shooting the three and swishes it. What a great shot there from Fasano. First 5 points of the game. First 5 from Mepham as we see Destine bringing this one up. Destine passing that one into Ian Monsi. Back to Destine. Destine trying to look for a man. Pass it back to Monsi. Bring it around. Pass it to Barshauskis. Passing that one to Yaya Segura. Destine on the wing trying to get it up with the 2. Just rimmed out and rebounded there by Mepham's Ryan Galarza. Coet bringing it back up the floor. Tried to draw the foul. Great play here from this Mepham team offensively and defensively as Clarke gets their first foul of the game. Colin Coet to inbound it here to Mepham, and we will see where he brings this one. Down low, 13, just out of there. Ryan Galarza fouled on it. Galarza, as we said before, he was all conference last year, averaged 14 points. 7 points last game, and we'll see him take 2 free throws here after the foul.
Yes, Galarza, one of the key players on this team as he gets ready for his first free throw, and that one will be up, and it will be good. The Pirates off to an early start here, already up 6.
6-0 run for the Pirates as Galarza will take his second and last free throw. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2 here. And that one just rims out, looking for it, rebounded and out on Galarza. Good try to get the rebound there, but it looks like Colin Coet will be inbounding, as it will not be out on Galarza. Coet going to inbound it for the second time, looking for a man. Deep throw there to Fasano. Fasano looking for a man. Now Coet, Fasano again. Out on the key, pass back to Coet. Coet for the 3, swishes in. Mepham's up 9-0 to start this game as Barshauskis will bring up the ball again. Passing between him. Barshauskis passes again to Kai Destine. Star player of this team, we haven't seen much out of him yet. Out to Montez. Montez trying to drive, takes the shot off the glass and it banks in. There's the first points there for the Clarke Rams. 9-2 as Coet brings it up again.
As Galarza over to
Fasano! Second three-pointer of the game, and they will call timeout there. Mepham up 12-2. Fasano, 8 points already. He had 8 points last game, and now he has 8 points in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, electric start by Fasano. One of the juniors really capitalizing for this team here.
Just an offensive explosion there. He's said that he has to look to create and shoot, but it looks like he's doing just that to start off this game. 12-2. As Justin Montez is the only points scored so far for Clarke on that bank shot. We'll see what adjustments they try to make here as Clarke looks like they're going to be trying to gain their momentum back after going down 10 in the first 3 minutes of this game. Jared, what do you think they're going to try to change up here to get that momentum back?
I think they're just going to run the ball through their star player in Destine. You really haven't seen him take a lot of shots here early in this quarter. He's been more pass first, but that could change here as Barshauskis brings it up and right into the hands of Destine.
As you just said, Destine, Barshauskis, they will both be sharing the ball here as they have both had big roles in this game for Clarke, getting that offense and defense moving, but it looks like Barshauskis will be inbounding it.
As that was a foul there on Fasano, as now bringing it up will be Mancy.
Destine with the ball again. Destine trying to make a move, driving in, slings the ball to Justin Montez with another layup. Colin Coet bringing this ball up the court, trying to make something out of it. Passes down to Ryan Galarza, passes it to Fasano. Fasano tries to pass it out to Coet on the fast break here, Ryan Mancy. Mancy with another layup off the glass. Passing to Kohut. Number 0 here, bringing it up. Clarke going on a hot streak here, scoring 4 points, but we will see now. Number 23, Colin Kohut, blocked by Destine, not letting him get that ball out to anybody as it will go out of bounds.
As here's a replay of that fast break play by Manti. Great job jumping the root of the ball and able to get those 2 points as it's Adams.
Back into Fasano. Fasano out to Malin on the key. Pass inside, just off. Fasano with the rebound. Fasano trying to bring it out, tries to get the layup. Rebound again, they're fighting for it. But it will be a wild fight as it will be whistled dead.
As they'll call a foul there. A push, in fact, on Yaya Segura as it'll be an inbound for the Pirates. Adams will be inbounding it here. Adams in the backcourt to Kohut. Kohut with it now.
Kohut bringing it up here. 3 points on the game so far. Off of that three-pointer, up to Malin. Malin looking for his guy on the key. Malin passing it out there to Andrew Adams. Adams trying to get around Destine. Destine knocks the ball out of his hands. Great play there from Destine. More defensive oriented than usual starting off this game. We'll see what he's able to do as Adams is going to inbound this pass.
Subbing in for the Pirates, it'll be Caraballo. Subbing in for Galarza, it'll be Kohut bringing it into the front court here.
Kohut tries to get it to Adams. Pass out to Caraballo, his first touch of the game here. Down low to Adams. Tries to get that back out. Kohut on the wing. Tries to bring it in. Pass low to Malin. Caraballo. Fasano with the 3. Just out for Fasano at the end. Destine's going to get his fast break. Just rims out for Destine as we will see this ball getting brought up again. Out to Andrew Adams. Andrew Adams passes out to Caraballo. Caraballo driving, and it will be whistled dead for a travel. This will go Clarke's way as Barshauskis looks to inbound it, and it will be Destine to inbound it, actually. We'll see what Clarke can do here, and we'll see that replay. What a swish there. Mepham's three-point shooters have been on. Destine on as well, passing it down low. Sling. Barshauskis with the 3. Right in there. Off the rim, through the hoop. First three-pointer of the game there for Clarke as they bring it just within 3 after being down 10 at the timeout. Here to Caraballo. Caraballo trying to look, trying to pass it out. Andrew Adams, the high catch. Malin gets it back to Caraballo, has to jump for that one. Andrew Adams to the corner for the 3, makes it in. Mepham has been on fire with these three-pointers. That's their 5th of the day, just in this first quarter alone. And now Barshauskis tries to get it in to Monzi. Monzi with a 3, in again. These teams are going wild with three-pointers. The fast offense, Kohut brings it up again. Put out on the three-point line. Kohut tries to get it there. He's able to get it to Fasano. Fasano bringing it around. Fasano to Caraballo. See what he does. Caraballo trying to bring it up. Tries to go for the layup. Rebounded. Tried to be put back there by Malin, but it will be whistled dead. An offensive explosion that we've seen in the past couple minutes by both teams. Three-pointers galore as we see Jackson Malin up here to the line. We'll see what he can do as he is right now competing with Chase Anderson for minutes as he sinks his first free throw to score his first points of the game. He was a starting center or first off the bench last year for JV as we will see that replay there of the three-pointer. What a great three-point regimen that both of these teams have as Malin goes for his second free throw of the night. Just off at the rim there as we will see the rebound. Pass out to Andrew Adams. High shot there, just off. And we will see. Looks like a substitution will be going on soon, but Jared, what do you think of this offense so far in the first quarter as we see Andrew Adams going up to the line?
Yeah, as they've been running it through Adams as of late, as Adams just has been able to hit that last 3 ball as he's getting 3 free throws here as he knocks down the first. As Mio will check into the game, as actually No, Mia will head back to the sidelines as Montez will stay in there for now.
And speaking of checking into the game, we see Ryan Satani and Braden Seligman checking into the game for this Mepham team. We'll see what they can do with 1 minute and 43 seconds left.
As Sanderson
in the first
checks
quarter.
in for Mal, and Sanderson, one of those tall players on the court, does the dirty work, looking to just keep doing what the Pirates are doing right now. Already up by 6 as Adams' third is up and good as he goes 3 for 3 there.
Great play for the free throws there as we see Clarke offense start to develop. We'll see what happens as Destine brings it up, trying to get it low in the paint here. Back out there for the 3, just low there. Missed there by Yaya Segura as Kai Destine tries to get it out there. Back to Segura. Back there to Monsi, just off for the 3. And we see the dirty work being done by Chase Sanderson. His job, we see a 3-pointer up, just off the rim. Rebounded by Sanderson, and Adams fights for it, tries to go for the layup. Fighting for that rebound, gets another rebound. Caraballo tries to go for the layup, it's in. What a shot off the glass for Mepham, 21-12. Great play there. As we see Barshauskis and Destine bringing this offense for Clarke once again. Barshauskis with the ball. Barshauskis looking, gives it to Destine. Destine trying to drive. Destine makes a spin move, knocks a man down, Andrew Adams. But here's bringing it up. Chase Sanderson gotten by Barshauskis. Barshauskis driving, goes for the floating ball, and it won't go. You see the rebound there by Adams. Adams tries to bring it up. Pass out to Ryan Satani. Satani will wait. Back to Andrew Adams. Adams gives it back to Satani, and we'll see if he can do something here for the first time in the game with 15 seconds left. Looks like he's trying to set up an offensive play with just 11 seconds left. Looking around. Pass in the corner to Caraballo. Just missed there as Barshauskis will bring it up. Trying to go for the shot, but it's just missed. He will not get that off. Great offensive first half of basketball that we just saw. Mepham up 21-12 on Clarke going into it.
Now we're going to send it over to Josh Angel.
Hey guys, thanks guys. I'm Josh, and here we go. We got Ryan Galarza to talk about here on the court, number 13 for Mepham. He is a team captain, and he has a big frame. He is a great defender and uses that frame to his advantage. He has been seen with a rebound on the night, and he's also got a point from a free throw. He is all-conference last year and had 14 points per game. He had 7 points in their recent loss against Bethpage, but is looking to have a better game today. Galarza is one of the best players on Mepham, and I'm Josh Angel, sending it back to Dylan in the studio.
Thanks, Josh. As it's Lucas Pingankar and Dylan Wigdor here, as the Pirates look rejuvenated with an offensive masterclass out of Frank Fasano and others.
Yeah, Frankie Fasano has looked incredible so far. He has had double-digit points so far already in the first quarter. He's looking to keep it going for this Mepham Pirates offense.
Yeah, Pirates have looked electric from 3 with different guys like Adam and Fasano, but this Clarke team is still ready to come as they get the ball here. It's Mansa with the ball, guarded by Seligman. Over to Yaya. Yaya Segura, guarded by the freshman Caballero. Finds the Stein, trying to knock down the jumper, and it's in.
That is their key guy. That's what they're looking for today from him.
Great passing around the arc. It's Tatani, number 2, the junior, bringing it up for the Pirates. Finding Seligman. Over to Caballero in the corner. Back across court to 15. Seligman. Doesn't get it in, but Chase Anderson offensive rebound. Taken away by Yaya. Over to Mansa. Mansa puts up the layup, and that's knocked out of bounds. Kept keeping it alive is Clarke. And they can't do it. That's going to go Pirates' way. It's going to be the guards, inbounding to the guard. That's Seligman and Satani.
Yeah, Ryan Satani, great man off the bench. That's what they're looking for out of him today.
Satani finding Caballero in the middle. That's knocked away. It's a fight for the ball. And that's going to be a foul on Clarke.
It has the all-conference player, Ryan Galarza, going to the free throw line.
Ryan Galarza, as we heard a lot this broadcast, one of the best players for this Pirates team. Transfers from St. Dom's his freshman year. Comes to his hometown, the Pirates, as he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Ryan Galarza, he's a returning all-conference average, 14 points a game last year, as we see a replay of the hustle by Ryan, and he draws the foul.
Great job there by Ryan. As he's not going to get the second one there. That's going to be around the back for Yaya Segura. That's going to go Pirates ball.
Actually, it is Pirates ball.
So you got Tatani inbounding here. Trying to find a guy. That's going to be Galarza as they got at the top of the floor. Surveying, finds Caballero. Caballero trying to make a move on the offense. Galarza double team, finds his point guard at the top of the key, Tatani. Tatani to Seligman to Sanderson. Caballero fight for the ball as he puts it up under contact, and that's in. The freshman.
What a take by Caleb Carballo there.
Great job by Cabarro under pressure. That's going to be knocked away by Seligman. Recovered by Mansa. That's going to be a foul on 15, Braden Seligman.
Braden Seligman, the senior guard, he needs to look for a shot off the bench. You know, he took a couple shots so far, none have fallen. He needs to get that rhythm.
Pirates running that half-court trap has been huge for them. That's going to be that replay of Caleb Caballero, the freshman, getting a big play and hyping up the crowd after. That's going to be Braskauskas, guarded by Satani. That's going to be Seligman. Mansa trying to find a lane. That's going to be to Stein. Under a little pressure there as he falls to the floor.
Yeah, that is not good for Clarke.
As he looks like he's okay. Hope all is well in that situation. As it's going to be Braskauskas inbounding, guarded by Satani. To Stein again. Clarke by Galarza. He gets his own rebound. That's going to be in. Great second chance opportunity by Clarke. Satani. As Clarke's running that zone defense. Seligman in the corner, and that's going to be off the rim. That's going to be rebounded by Caballero. Caballero finds Seligman again. Seligman trying to get in the paint. As that doesn't go, Sanderson fighting for the rebound, and that's going to be Pirates ball. Great job by this Pirates offense, getting that second chance opportunities, getting those offensive rebounds.
As Adams telling them what to run here on the inbounds play.
That's going to be a Pirate timeout. And Pirates have just looked electric here, come out in the second quarter, as it's not been the best for them. Only getting 3 points so far, as Clarke's trying to come back in this game.
Yeah, one key guy they really got to get going still is Frankie Fasona. He has been incredible this game, offense and defense. As we see a replay here of Frankie's tough layup to start the game. And we saw a couple threes out of him as well, as that one went down as well. And then here's another shot from the Pirates. Their three has been incredible so far, as Frankie's been leading the way from three-point range.
Yeah, Frankie Fasano has been leading the way from three-point range, as he's going to be the guy there for this Pirates offense. Going to be the guy there trying to hopefully propel this team. As we talked about before in the pregame, it's been the forwards. Caballero has been huge for them. Sanderson's been huge. Mallon's been huge. It's been this forward and this big heavy team. And that's Seligman in the corner off the inbound. That's going to be in. The Pirates are raining threes. Fasano to Seligman.
It is a three-point masterclass so far.
That's going to be the half-court press to Stein. That's going to be Pirates ball. Great defense by the Pirates as they look electric on both sides of the ball.
They are playing amazing on both sides of the ball. As Ryan to Ryan now.
Satani finding number 4, Caballero. Clarke's in that 3-2 zone. Satani over to Seligman. Seligman, his spot. Finds it again, doesn't go there. That's going to be to Stein. Dribbling the ball up, guarded by Galarza. double teamed. As that's Montez. Montez trying to find the jab, and that doesn't go.
As we will be seeing Jackson Mallon, Frankie Fasona, and Andrew Adams checking in for the Pirates.
As Montez is at the line, trying to get 2 for this Clarke Rams team. Trying to get 2 for the Rams here. That's going to be huge.
Hopefully these free throws start a rally for them.
Montez gets the first one. As Mallon, Adams, and Kohut all come in. And you see that replay. Montez looking for the second free throw. As that one's going to go. As Adams is going to dribble the ball up. Adams slowing the game of pace down. Adams looking for his guy in the corner. Galarza. Can't, as that's going to be past to Mallon. Mallon's going to let it go, and that's going to be Pirates ball as they get another second chance opportunity.
Mallon getting dirty on the floor there, hustling for that ball.
Kohut. Point guard here. Inbound here. Galarza in the corner. As that's not going to go. Again, the Pirates fighting for the rebounds. Mallon again, out to Galarza. And that one's not going to go either. That's just going to be Stein. Number 11. Stein trying to find something. Finds Mansa. Mansa bought it by Kohut. Mansa cutting left, cutting right. Finds the Stein. That's going to be in. That's going to be a tray ball for the Rams.
Rams really starting to find their rhythm now.
Kohut. Top of the key, finds Fasano. The hot hand for the Pirates. Fasano again. Fasano. That's Emmy Adams, and that's not going to go. As Galarza gets another offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to take a trip to the line.
As the Adams are talking on the sideline, and Ryan Galarza is at the free throw line, looking to add to his point total for the game.
Galarza at the free throw line again, as he's been in a lot of trips here.
1 point so far. Been getting whacked down low.
Galarza again. That's going to be his second free throw of the night. And for this Pirates team, it's been that offensive rebound and that second chance opportunity on that three ball that's been working for them so far. That's going to be Galarza. That's going to be in and out. That's going to be rebounded by Montez. Montez finds Braskowitz. A lot of movement before the play starts. That's going to be a little over dribble there by Mansa. Mansa finds Braskowitz. Guarded by Fasano. To Stein. The Stein trying to create some space. That's going to be Montez in the corner. That's not going to go. Galarza gets his own rebound. Finds Adams. Adams pushing the tempo. Finds Galarza. Galarza over to Kohut. Kohut with the three. That's not going to go off the rim. Another offensive rebound. Fasano. Kohut again. That one's not going to go either. And that's going to go the Rams' way.
Over the back foul by number 24, Jackson Mallon, the sophomore there.
Mistake there by the forward. That's going to be Braskowitz over to Stein. Of course, the Pirates running that half-court pressure. We see it a lot. Fasano, the Stein gets right by him. Another great move, and he's going to be fouled and take a trip to the line for the Rams.
That's a great take there by the Rams, especially knowing how difficult this man is to stop.
Great job there by Kai Design. As we talked a lot about him offensively, 27 points against Wantagh, 7 tonight, and 20 against Calhoun.
He's been unstoppable so far this season as he adds to his point total again, now at 8 points for the day.
To Stein. Trying to get an opportunity here to get this Pirates deficit. That's going to be Fasano in the rebound. Fasano finds Kohut. That's going to be a timeout by the Pirates.
As there is a timeout called by the Pirates, looking to discuss things, up 6 so far.
Yeah, we're seeing that replay. Great job there by Mansa, getting that fast break opportunity. It's going to be again by Braskowitz for the 3. And for the Rams, you can't discredit this offensive team. It's been Kai Stein a lot with 8 points tonight so far, propelling this offense, finding his lanes, and making his way through the Pirates' offense. Defense.
For this Rams team, you know, they've been down the entire game, but when you're down, you're not out, and they have shown that so far, only down 6 now.
Yeah, for this Rams team, it's been important just playing their game, playing their tempo, as the Pirates a lot. Try to push tempo, using that half-court press, half-court pressure, and just keeping them to what they know.
Exactly, because, you know, the Mepham Pirates, they really need to get some of these guys going that have the hot hand, you know. Jackson Mallon's getting beat down low, along with Frankie Persona, who hasn't taken a shot yet in the second quarter. They need to get him going after his first quarter performance.
Yeah, for that Pirates, as you said, that 3-ball has been working for them. That 3-ball's been working a lot off the second chance opportunity, off the offensive rebound. And if I'm the Rams coach there, that's what I'm bringing up. I'm bringing up those rebounds opportunities that they get off the second chance opportunities. It's going to be important for this Pirates team to limit that.
As Colin Kohut has led this offense pretty well so far today. He is the floor general. He runs the offense.
Yeah, Kohut, number 0. The facilitator for this Pirates team. Double team by Manson to Stein. Find Fasano. That's going to be in the corner. That's going to be another 3-ball. Galarza. Great job there.
Great shot there by Ryan Galarza.
That's going to be another 3 for the Pirates. Montez to Stein. Trying to find his way. That's going to be blocked by Ryan Galarza. He's all over the place.
He is everywhere. Offensive side, defensive side, it does not matter. He makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
That's going to be to Stein. Over to Mansa. Mansa. That's going to be a foul going Pirates' way on Clarke. That's going to be a replay of this block by Ryan Galarza. Trying to find that corner 3, and he just rejects it.
Kohut now looking for the offense to keep it rolling.
And it's going to be Kohut here, trying to find something happening. Fasano. Back to Kohut. Fasano making his way through the defense. Kohut on the outside, guarded by Stein. Over to Adams. Fasano in the corner. That's going to be a great job there by Stein as he pucks it away, as it's going to be Rams ball after knocked out by Kohut.
Yeah, now they're really starting to pressure Frankie. You know, he did very well in the first quarter, but now they're starting to limit his shot selections.
It's going to be to Stein. Over to Mansa. Mansa over to Braskowitz. Back to the Stein off the swing pass. The Stein finding his spot. And that's not going to go. Rebounded by Adams. Adams. Looking for the opportunity. Over to Kohut. Kohut trying to find something over to Fasano. Fasano, no good. Over to Mallon. Mallon. Over to Montez. Montez over to Stein. To Stein for the 3-ball. And that's not going to go. That's going to be out of bounds.
Mallon is really getting harassed down low. They really need to help him out.
Kohut again. Trying over to Adams. Adams back to Kohut. As the Pirates are just holding the ball here, letting clock go. Kohut over to Galarza. Galarza, great pass! Off the cut by Galarza. Kohut finds him.
Very sharp V cut there by Galarza.
Montez trying to find something over to his man. That's going to go. That's going to be a foul. Great job by Mir. Harris Mir gets the N1.
Great take there by Harris Mir, the center, as we see a replay of that great V cut by Ryan Galarza.
As the Rams are going to take a trip to the line. As Mir.
The sophomore, one of their tall guys for the team.
Mir doesn't get his free throw off the back of the rim. Fight for the ball out of bounds. That's going to be Pirates ball from Galarza and Montez.
As we will be seeing Galarza check out. Senior for a freshman check out.
It's going to be Adams and batting to Kohut. Kohut, the facilitator on this offensive side of the ball, finds Caballero. Fasano in the corner, guarded by Stein. Swing pass to Kohut. Kohut. Fasano again in the other corner. Kohut. Caballero. Double teamed. Finds his man Kohut. Fasano again. Back to Caballero. Over to Adams in the corner. Adams takes the shot. That's going to be off the rim. DeStein trying to find an opportunity. Guarded by Fasano. Fasano right on his back. Over to Montez. Manta, it's a no-go.
13 seconds left now for the Pirates. They're looking for the last shot.
Pirates are going to get the last shot opportunity here. As it's going to be Kohut. Over there, that's going to be intercepted by Montez. Montez finds Manta. Manta trying to get one to go. That's going to be in by before the quarter ends. Great job by the Clarke to get an opportunity to get a second chance bucket.
As we head into halftime, Mepham 33, Clarke 26.
As it's going to be a great job by this Pirates offense. That's looked good for them so far. That 3 balls. But for the Rams, it's been all DeStein.
Yeah, this team has looked really well. As we are sending it over to Josh Angel with Coach Andrew Adams, or Jamie Adams.
I think we're making shots. We're making our open looks. I think we fell a little bit too in love with the three-pointer there at the end for a while. But we just got to keep on making simple plays. If we make the simple play, we're going to put ourselves in a good position to be successful.
Okay, Coach. So what's your message to your guys going into the second half?
Just that. We got to make the simple plays, take care of the ball, right? Limit them to one shot, know where their best player is, and not let him get open looks.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Have a good game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm sending it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Josh. I'm Jad Boxmeyer here, joined by Sean Damiano. As now we're at halftime. Very exciting first half there. High scoring, as the scoring did cool down in that second half as Clarke started to storm back there. But Sean, what did you see in that first half?
In the first quarter, we saw a great deal of scoring from both teams, especially on the three-point side. Obviously, we saw a lot of players like Frankie Fasano, Kai Destine, Justin Montez, Ian Mancy, getting a lot of scoring off, especially in that first quarter. Maybe even a lack of defense we saw from both teams, even as it cooled down a little bit there in the second, as Mepham holds the 7-point lead going into halftime.
Yeah, as for the Pirates, some of the key plays there, you had Galarza with a couple blocks there, and just they want to be very consistent. They could help that consistency, and the captains lead that consistency there. You saw that key from before the game, and now checking back in and at halftime. You have Kohut, I'm actually not sure if he actually has a bucket. Galarza has one, and Adams has a couple. So if you're the Pirates, you're going to want to get those captains more and more involved. But how about Fasano? Very great first quarter, not 11 points actually in that first quarter, but he didn't get much. And just here's a replay of Fasano just knocking down that 3 on the wing and just back-to-back possessions. It looks back-to-back here, and that's exactly how it was in real time.
Fasano had a great first quarter. He's very energetic, able to get that offensive play around the court, obviously giving Mepham that great momentum, which they led into the second quarter and even into the half now. And as we saw from that third key for Mepham, having that balance across the team. Obviously, they have a lot of a passing game going on, a bunch of different players able to get shots up, like what you said before. But obviously, we see Fasano, players like him, and Galarza leading this offense.
Yeah, they are really showing that balance completely there. Because not leaning on your captains, even though they aren't leading the consistency with the scoring of it, with those consistent shots, they're having those consistent passes, rebounds, steals, blocks, just showing up all over the court, doing all the dirty work.
They're really able to lead this team as we have seen. And going on to Clarke, they also had a pretty good half, 26 points scored. Obviously, some of those great players like Ian Monsi, Kai Destine. As we see here, Fasano goes up for the fast break, and There's Destine with the floater. Obviously, Destine, one of these great players on the team.
Yeah, these you can see there, those were some of like the dirty work, tough plays there. All of them through contact. You had Caraballo finishing through contact, the Steam finishing through contact, Fasano maybe a little contact there too. So just the resilience that they were able to go up through that contact and able to come up with those key points.
And some of these Clarke keys limit second chance points. Looks like they might have been able to do that on Mepham so far, but Mepham still has a very high scoring offense, as you've seen, with this kind of lockdown, or not lockdown defense, but they're able to hold Mepham out of the basket after these rebounds. You'll see a lot of rebound contests between these tall players like Malin and Chase Sanderson on Mepham with some of the tall guys on Clarke, and you'll see that Clarke sometimes able to hold them out of that basket. Limit turnovers, which is something that they have been able to do, able to get to the basket consistently with the fast breaks and three-pointers, trying to get those shots up, and playing connected on defense, which they might have to try to rethink their defensive strategy going into the second half, but I'd like to see what we have from them so far, as I've seen a lot of good plays from both of these teams' defenses.
Yeah, on defense, they had those key possessions where Mancy, if I remember back right, he had that fast break play, and he was able to come away with that steal and able to get that one down in Destine. Destine has really been showing up all over the court, whether it's the offensive end, defensive end, rebounds, assists. Started off very pass-heavy, ended up with 8 points in that first half, so he was able to get that in. And just here's a replay of that play that I just referenced, of Mancy able to go up there, and then Boshkowskis able to knock down that three. And just the Clarke offense opening up near Destine there. Just all different guys scoring for both of these teams. Very balanced game, and it'll be a very exciting second half.
And Barshowskis and Destine, we saw a lot of them bringing up the ball, getting the ball to Mancy, getting the ball to Montez, getting the ball to Segura. Obviously, they have a very heavy offense here, as we saw them being able to go down the court, especially starting that first quarter with the three-point barrage almost going in, with guys like Fasano, Destine, Montez, just raining down these shots, leading to a very offense-heavy first quarter.
Yeah, I think the defense will just continue to build on and on. Because sometimes you see teams come out a little too aggressive on defense, and it doesn't end up paying off and leaves those open gaps, which Mepham and Clarke were able to poke out. With 3:55 till we get back to game action, 7-point game here, very tight. Still anyone's game here.
Yeah, Mepham, it did look like Mepham was going to lead this monumental charge going out of that first quarter after their scoring barrage. And it looks like they're still holding on to that momentum. 7-point lead going into halftime. They've still been able to keep on their offense going through this game. Guys like Ryan Galarza, Colin Kohut, Abdullah Mirage, Jared Cabra, Frankie Fasano especially, Braden Seligman, Caleb Caraballo, all these guys they have rotating in and out, even in this first half. They have a lot of players to get in and out, stay energetic, keep the momentum of this team going, which is what really leads to their lead going into this halftime. They have a lot of good qualities in these players that are all around great for this team.
Yeah, and for Clarke, I just expect the key guys of Mancy, Destine, and Montez to just keep playing, because they've been all over the court on all different ways. They have been doing all the dirty work, all the scoring, with only 2:50 to go in the second half. You see the Pirates head back out of the locker room to do their second half warm-ups, but also Yaya Segura, just a key player here. He's had 3 out of the 4 games so far this year have been double-digit points. And right now, he looks to be off to that slow start, but he is just getting those rebounds and just doing it where he doesn't account for that scoring right now.
And speaking of the big guys, as you said before, Mepham's center attack has been great. The duo of Chase Sanderson and Jackson Malin, both great players. Malin, a sophomore there, but able to have the height. He's gotten a lot of these rebounds, able to get into the paint, even reinforce the passing game. Last year on JV, he was the starting center, and if he wasn't, he was the first man off the bench. Sanderson is kind of Mepham's dirty work guy. He's able to get a lot of rebounds, get the ball out to the scorers, and they're both just all-around great players that Mepham are very grateful to have going into this game.
Yeah, and for Clarke, on the other hand, I expect to respond a big response out of House Mir. He's only a junior, but he had 7 points last game, one of the key players, the center on this team, one of the taller guys, so he's the guy who you'll see matched up most likely with Malin or Sanderson, because he can keep up with the height and try and contain them and also convert for his own plays there. He's trying to work on those post moves as could be something to see if he works throughout this game, as we've seen him maybe go into that post a couple times. May have not succeeded, but this second half, there's still plenty of time for him to adapt. There's 1:19 to go till back in action.
And why don't we talk about another great player from this Mepham team, Andrew Adams. Had 8 points last game. He's one of those high IQ players that's able to get around the floor. Obviously, we've seen him with the ball a lot. Able to open up that offense, even getting off a couple of shots. He's one of the reasons why Mepham's able to stay in this game and keep the offense going. They are just a train with no signs of stopping, especially with those guys like Fasana who are able to get three-pointers, and with the heavier guys that are able to get down into the paint, bully their way around, get those layups. 33 points as we will toss it down to Dylan and Lucas on the court.
As we have an interview with Josh and the coach from Clarke.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Hasbrock of Clarke. You guys were down 33-26 at half. What do you guys need to switch up to get back on track?
I think we need to do better on the defensive glass. We gave Mepham a lot of second chance opportunities on their shots. They're a big, lengthy team, so giving them second opportunities when they do miss, we have to make sure we secure some defensive rebounds.
And what was your message to the team in half?
Pretty much exactly that. I mean, to be down 7, I don't think we played a very clean brand of basketball, so we're not in a terrible spot from where I see ourselves. To just play a little bit tougher under the glass, need all 5 guys contributing, and just stick with the process.
Okay, good luck in the second half. Thanks. Sending it back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Josh. You're looking pretty good in that suit, I must say. And welcome back to the second half of the Mepham Pirates versus Clarke game. Mepham leading 33-26.
And yeah, for this Pirates team, it's been all that offensive rebound, that all 3-point shooting that's looked good for them. And the other side is I like with the Clarke coach, they haven't played a pretty brand of basketball. They just haven't. They flat out just have not played a pretty brand of basketball.
As we will see the starters from both sides running the second half. From Pirates, we got Adams, Kohut, Fasona, Ryan Galarza, and Jackson Mallon. Kohut now bringing up the ball here. Fasona back to Galarza. Galarza to Adams. Adams to Fasona. Fasona to Kohut. Back to Frankie. Frankie to Kohut. Kohut for 3. Off. Rebound Andrew. Down on the floor, and that will be a traveling violation by the Pirates.
Yeah, great ball movement by the Pirates, but it doesn't work for them. That ball movement's been huge for the Pirates.
As the Stein now with the ball. Playing catch now. Off. Rebound fought for, as that will be Clarke's ball still.
Clarke maintaining possession there. That's going to be Mir again getting that offensive rebound and that second chance opportunity. That's just going to go out of bounds.
That's for 3. Boom! Kai to Stein for 3.
Great job there by DeStein. Off the inbound pass.
Kohut now with the ball. Looking for Galarza. He finds him. Galarza back to Kohut. To Adams on the cut. And that is a tough layup there by Andrew Adams on the attack. As there will be a delay of game on Andrew Adams. He's not happy with the call.
Great job there by Adams. A little contact there, wanting the N1.
As the Stein bringing up the ball, getting double teamed. He's trapped. Somehow gets it out to Justin Montez. Down low to the sophomore Harris Mir for the easy lay.
Great job there by Mir. And that offensive strategy by the Rams.
As the Pirates now running a 3-man weave. Kohut sets the screen, gets the ball back to him. Out to Galarza. Galarza drives in. Tough lay. It is good. What a lay by Ryan Galarza.
Great job there by Galarza. Finding the opportunity, he just gets it.
As Adams now on the ball to DeStein. DeStein looking to make a move. Stolen by Fasona. Frankie on the run now. Pulls it back to Kohut. Kohut drives in. Tries to draw the foul. He doesn't get it. Misses the lay. To Mallon. Mallon misses the putback. As that will be a foul. Way to draw, Colin Kohut.
Costly mistake there by the Rams as Montas fouls him. See that replay of Galarza using his body and gets in the paint.
As we will be seeing the freshman check in for the Pirates, Caleb Carvalho.
Costly mistake there by the Clarke Rams. That's going to be on Montez on Kohut.
Kohut now finds Fasona. Pirates reset it to the top of the key. Carvalho to Kohut.
See in the bottom of your screen, Cabarro with 4 points tonight.
Ricky Fasona to Carvalho to Kohut. Back to Frankie. To Kohut. Kohut to Adams. Adams to Kohut. Kohut to Fasona. Fasona back to Kohut. Kohut to Adams. Adams for three in the corner. Off. Rebound Carvalho. Stolen away by the defense of Clarke. Clarke drives in. No call there. Looked like a lot of contact, but no call. Kohut drives in. Euro step into it. As we do see a great replay there of Kohut's tough lay. That is great footwork there by the guard.
That's going to be Pirates ball still.
Adams now passing it in for the Pirates. Back to Kohut. Colin looking to facilitate the offense to Frankie. To Caleb. Caleb drives in. Through defenders and gets the foul call.
It's been a little handsy for this Rams team with 3 fouls on their own side in 3 possessions.
As Joe Hasbrook is not happy on the sideline. Coach Adams talking to Kohut and Fasona. As we do see a great replay there of Carvalho trying to draw the foul as he gets it. And knocks down the first free throw there.
He knocks down the first one. That's huge for the Pirates as they go up by 9.
Carvalho with 4 points on the day. Trying to make it 5. He does not make it 5. As we see Clarke bringing it up now. Over to Ayan Mensi. Kohut with the steal. To Carvalho. Carvalho, a lot of contact, does not get the call. Back down to him as he gets the lay. Time out, Clarke.
Great job there by Kohut to get a fast break opportunity, and he finds his man Caballero in the paint as he puts one up.
I must say, this Mepham Pirates chemistry has been elite so far this game. Can't you agree, Lucas?
Yeah, this Pirates team looks rejuvenated, as we see in this replay here by Fasano finding his man Caballero in the paint, and that's going to be up and easy for the Pirates.
Easy deuce there for Caleb Carvalho, the freshman, making his name known around the Mepham community.
Yeah, for this Pirates team, it's been all those second chance opportunities off the fast break. It's been important for them to start the game and to finish it here in the third quarter. For the Pirates team, it's been important here for this Clarke team to keep up with that defensive possessions, keep up with them. It's Caleb Cabarro coming in huge, the freshman.
As Frankie Fasona has really not shot in the ball much, Clarke has really taken away his opportunities in the second half, plus the second quarter.
Here for this Pirates team, you come out in the same rotation.
As Carvalho and DeStein get tangled up there. DeStein and Zach Barsukis playing patty cake there. Barsukis up top. Stolen by Galarza. Galarza on the attack and finishes with the left hand.
Great job
Ryan
there by
Galarza.
Galarza on the defensive side and on the offensive side. Creates another fast break opportunity for this Pirates offense.
As DeStein brings it up to Barsukas. Barsukas. As that will be a backcourt violation on Clarke.
Another mistake by this Rams offense as they can't just find their way here and start the third quarter. And it's going to be a replay of that steal and that fast break opportunity by Galarza.
Galarza has made his name known in this game. As we do see two people check in, as it'll be Ryan Satani, the junior, along with number 15, Brandon Seligman, the senior guard. Satani now with the ball to Carballo. Seligman sets the screen for Satani, doesn't use it. Carballo drives in, and one on the rack attack.
Caleb Carballo rejuvenates this Pirates offense once again as he gets the N1 opportunity as he takes a trip to the line.
That is a grown man's take right there. Caleb Carballo, how do you do? Seven points on the day for Caleb. Can't finish the and one. Clarke really looking to speed it up here. It takes it to the drive. Misses. Carballo fights with the rebound with him, and that is a foul there.
Yeah, great job there by Yaya Segura to create opportunities. As we just see on that replay of Caleb Carballo finds his way, gets the drive, and he gets fouled going to the lane.
Caleb Carballo is not afraid of contact. He has taken a bunch of hits so far this game, and it has not mattered to him. He has played exceptional. As DeStein now, first free throw. Butter. As Elijah Morris checks in. As we will see number 10 check in for Mepham, Mikey Grizzard, the senior forward. Looking for some key minutes off the bench. Jamie Adams looking to make him prove himself here. As DeStein nails the second one.
DeStein goes 2 for 2.
13 points on the day. Seligman over to Carballo. Caleb Carballo. To Michael Grizzard. Grizzard to Satani. Satani to Carballo. Back to Satani. Pirates trying to figure out something that works here. Seligman. Carballo and Satani switch spots. Carballo at the top of the key with the ball. 10 seconds on the clock. And just a little over the top there to Andrew Adams.
Just can't find his man, Adams, number 23, while he was cutting.
Carballo now and Satani trying to trap him. Doesn't happen. Cross-court pass. Mikey Grizzard's on him. Top of the three key. That is a over-the-back foul on, looks like, Andrew Adams.
So I like the shot there by Mansa. You need points if you're Clarke Rams here. Takes a shot, just doesn't fall.
Are they going to get the ball in? Yes, they are. Tipped. Throw it to Carballo. Carballo to Adams. Adams on the attack. Finishes with the smooth lay.
Great job there by Adams as he finds the bucket by Carballo.
Adams just has a smooth touch off the glass there. As Clarke really looking to make something happen now. Down 15 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left. Can't get the bounce there. Rebound, Grizzard. Grizzard to Satani. Satani to Carballo. Carballo back to Satani. To Seligman. Seligman to Satani. Back to Seligman. Seligman for three. Short rebound, Satani. Satani with the lay. Foul.
Great job there by number 2, Ryan Satani, as he gets the offensive rebound and gets fouled, and he's going to take a trip to the line.
2 gets fouled by 2 as we see a replay here of Andrew Adams. Soft touch off the glass. Ryan now looking to make both free throws. First one is smooth down the hole. Ryan Satani is a key part to this Mepham Pirates offense off the bench. Usually one of the first or second options that Jamie Adams goes to off the bench.
Satani.
Nails them both. As there was a little bit of miscommunication there.
As Satani leaves a little early.
As Satani made the free throw, but the Pirates passed it in. It is Clarke's ball inbounding now. Seligman almost got the steal there. Down to the sophomore. To Stein. Over to the corner, off. Rebound Seligman. Seligman gets it out to Satani. Satani over to Seligman. Seligman to the corner. Mikey Grizzard. Ryan Satani over to Seligman. Satani. Pull up three. Off. Ryan fights for the rebound but could not get it and gets a foul there.
Great ball movement by the Pirates there. Just don't find their shot with Satani. With a minute 30 left here, taking this game away in the third quarter.
Yeah,
they're up by 17.
The Pirates have really looked to improve from losing one, but their momentum has not skipped a beat. As here comes Clarke now. The Stein. Over to Mancy. Seligman guarding Yaya. Down low to the sophomore. Mir looking for the ball down low. Will he get it? Sets a screen. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 5, 4. Clarke really needs to get a shot off here. Will they get it? No, they do not. Oh, yes, they do. Excuse me. Carballo with the ball. Carballo to Satani. Satani to Grizzard. Grizzard to Seligman. Seligman to Grizzard. Grizzard to Satani. Satani over to Seligman. To Grizzard. To Satani. Back to Grizzard. Down low. Swings it right back to Seligman. Seligman for three. Short. Rebound Clarke.
Yeah, no, more ball movement by the Pirates. Trying to find their open shot. Seligman just doesn't let wins fall.
As there's 20 seconds left on the game clock for the quarter. Time out. Clarke. Clarke now trying to figure out a play that will work for this Mepham Pirates defense.
This Pirates team has just looked better and better every possession. And seeing that replay, Galarza is fighting for the ball, and he gets fouled there. And again, Montez putting up a great layup there. And for the Pirates team, it's been all about that defensive side of the ball has been huge for them going here into the third quarter. And keeping that up is going to be huge.
I could not agree more, Lucas. This offense and defense for the Mepham Pirates has been exceptional so far on the day. Clarke really needs to step it up if they want to have a chance in this fourth period coming up.
Yeah, it's been their guys that's shown out. Kohut, Galarza, and Adams. And more importantly, the freshman has stepped up into a huge way in the first home game for the Pirates, Caleb Calabaro.
Yeah, Carballo has really shown his improvement on the year, as it'll be Carballo, Satani, Grizzard, Seligman, and let's see who gets out there for the Pirates. It'll be Chase Anderson. So that was almost a backcourt there. As the Stein hands it off to Mancy. Mancy, 10 seconds left on the game clock. To DeStein for three. Won't go, but there's a foul on Carballo.
Yeah, it's hard contact by Caballero. That's going to be three at the line.
A costly foul there by the Pirates.
DeStein, who showed out in a great way, has been the leading scorer for this Clarke Rams team.
First one, in and out there. Kai Stein has shown a great game so far. 13 points on the day. Second one falls right in. Make that 14 points on the day now. Right now he's averaging 22 points per game, 14th in the county for points. Stein looking for the third free throw to fall, and it does. Rafael to Satani. Satani to Grizzard. Seligman in the corner for three. Short. Grizzard doesn't get it off. And that will end the third period. Mepham Pirates 50, Clarke 35.
Yeah, and for this Pirates team, it's been all that offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball have looked great in the third quarter as they take it away in a huge way. And for this Pirates team, it's going to looking better and better every quarter. As we're going to send it to Josh Angel.
Thanks, guys. I'm here back on the court to talk about Clarke number 11, Kai Desteen. Desteen has been leading his team all night with points as he has double digits on the night. Desteen was great last year as well as he led his team in points and even made it to the all-conference team. Desteen is a great player all around and he's coming off of 25 points from last game. Desteen is a great player on this team, but not only for scoring. He was able to create shots for his teammates and pass the ball. He's been able to rebound as well pretty nicely tonight. And Kai Desteen is all around a team leader on the court for Clarke. And he's been great all day. And that's all for me. I'm sending it back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Josh, and I completely agree with that. Desteen just putting up those numbers and showing that leadership on the court today. As Desteen today, 14 points through 3 quarters, as Clarke's still down 15, as Desteen will try and lead this big comeback here. As for the Pirates, it looks like it'll be Fasano, Adams, Mallon, Kohut, and Galarza.
And we'll see
And
what
on the other side, it looks like it'll be Montez, Bolshauskis, Desteen, Mancy, and Segura as Bolshauskis moves into the front court guarded by Kohut. Swings it over to Montez. Montez at the top looking for a teammate, hits Desteen. Desteen to Bolshauskis. Bolshauskis deep three there, off the mark there. Segura able to come up with the lead. Segura with it. Gets it over there to Montez. Up there, Segura into the lane and one. Yaya Segura looks for the big three-point play, cuts the deficit to 13 points.
And that's another one of those great teamwork moments from Zach Barshauskis, Kai Desteen. And here we'll see that play again as Yaya Segura is able to go in, get that layup off the glass, spinning around the rim. And we're looking for the end one here as he goes up for that free throw.
As that'll be Mallon's second foul of this game. Segura's free throw is up, off the front rim, rebounded by Mallon. Mallon over to Valero. Now Fasano with it. 28 on the shot clock now in the front court. Fasano slowing down the pace of the game, definitely getting it to the Pirates' advantage here. Fasano to Galarza, back to Fasano. Fasano very active in that first quarter, not much since though. Back to Fasano. Caballero in the corner to Kohut. Kohut back to Fasano. Tight defense here by the Rams. Fasano over to Kohut. Corner three. Shot clock winding down as Desteen able to get the lead. Fast break up off the rim there as Clarke not able to convert there. Going the other way is Fasano. Fasano back to Kohut at half court. Kohut calling the play for his team here. Kohut over to Fasano. Fasano to Galarza. Over to Kohut. Very tight defense to start the quarter for Clarke. Galarza over to Kohut. Pirates not able to get an easy look here. In the corner now, Galarza drives to the lane, guarded by Segura and stolen by Desteen. Desteen making his presence felt in this quarter with the tight defense, and that'll be a foul there on the Pirates.
What we've been seeing from Mepham as their offense has been going on is a lot of keep away. Obviously, as we've seen, a minute 37 seconds go by, just one basket from either team. Mepham draining that shot clock down to the very last seconds, trying to drain Clarke of their possession time as the ball is passed into Barshowskis.
As Adams now back in the game here, and Segura with the ball. Segura guarded by Caballero. Fasano able to get a hand on it. Pirates not able to grab that one. As it's Montez and Galarza getting into it there. Galarza doesn't seem to agree with the call. That'll be a foul called on Galarza for the grab. And that's 4 on Galarza. Interesting to see what happens here. Will the Pirates pull him with 6 minutes left, up by 13? If this game gets close, you're going to want one of your captains in Galarza in there. The game on the line. Destine able to get the ball in the corner. Montez. Montez over to Mancy. Mancy hits Montez down low, and that one's blocked by Galarza.
Great
Galarza
play.
with the block there on the defensive end as it'll stay. Clarke ball. Sanderson will check in for Galarza. So it looks like Pirates aren't going to test much with Galarza there. 4 fouls.
And we're going to see what looks like an inbound here as we see the ball go to Segura, over to Barshowskis.
As down low there's Montez, looks to be called for the travel there. Little disagreement there. As the refs now maybe changing the call there.
And as we see on the sideline, Harris Muir
As they
might be
called
coming
a
in.
double technical foul on both teams here. On the Pirates, it'll be on Caraballo. And for Clarke, it will be on Montez. It'll be stay Pirates ball here, but
And
technical fouls on both guys.
And speaking of Clarke, it looks like Harris Muir is going to be coming in for Justin Montez. Number 24 out there.
As Mio with some height with himself. We'll see if Clarke tries to run it. And we have see Clarke into a full court press here, playing 2 on the ball, trying to force those steal a mistake. As Fasano able to get it in the front court now in the corner. And that one will be out on Barshowskis there. 5:44 left. Pirates lead by 13 here, and it'll be Pirates ball down low. 23 seconds left on the shot clock here. As it'll be Kohut inbounding, looking for his teammate. Caballero, and stolen there by Mancy. Mancy on the fast break. Sanderson thought he had the block there, as they will call a foul on the body.
And we saw Caleb Caraballo on that possession. This second half, he has just been electric. Able to get defensive plays, offensive plays, any type of play you need. He's right there for you. As we see Monzi going to take free throws.
As Montez heads to the line, as actually that foul will be on Caraballo, and it will be his 4th. So Pirates, first going no good by Montez. Pirates now could have something to worry about with 2 of their bigger guys, as they already have Sanderson in there. 2 of their bigger guys in Caraballo and Galarza.
These free throws.
And with 4 fouls, could he be headed to the sideline soon? 12-point game here. Adams gets in the front court to Fasano. Fasano finds an open man in the corner. Kohut now. 23 on the shot clock. Kohut taking his time, just slowing down this game back to the Pirates' pace in which they want the game here. And stolen there by Clarke. Destine up through the contact. No foul there. It'll be a timeout on the Pirates as Clarke has come out looking like a whole different team in this 4th quarter. 10-point game here, 5:14 left. Sean, what have you seen from Clarke this half?
And that's exactly what you want to see from Kai Destine, as we see the replay there, getting up to the body. There, Destine on Fasano. If I'm the coach there, if I'm Coach Hasbrook, that's exactly what I want from my star player. Able to get out there, lead the momentum for this Clarke team, putting the deficit just 10 with 5 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yeah, a big thing I've seen out of Clarke here in this first few minutes of the quarter is Kai Destine. They've really loaded this superstar. He's gotten already very early in this quarter 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 5 points, just dominating in all parts of the court. Exactly what you expect out of your senior superstar captain. As Pirates and Rams break the huddle. Pirates will break it first. Rams drawing up a play here on defense here. 5:14 left, 50-40. Still anyone's game. anything can happen in basketball with this much time.
Very high scoring game we've seen so far as Andrew Rams will go for the inbound, 50-40 Pirates.
As Adams gets it into Seligman. Seligman now back into the game. Adams over to Kohut. Kohut back to Adams. Adams making sure he gets it into the front court. Adams to Kohut. Kohut. Well, as we see the Pirates did sub out Caraballo. As Seligman stolen there by Yaya. Yaya up through the contact, and it'll be a block called on Adams. Adams thought that one was a charge. Ref signals block, as that's another foul. 3 now on Adams, as we've just seen Clarke possession after possession with those defensive stops and able to turn it into offense, whether it's just getting those buckets or getting to the free throw line. As we've seen Destine go to the line twice this quarter, and also now Segura.
And Clarke has been very good at drawing fouls in this fourth quarter, as we just saw. Andrew Adams does not look happy with that call. As we see this first free throw go up from Segura.
Off the front rim there, as Segura not having his best night from the line tonight. 2 front rims there, and just here's the replay of Segura going through. Interesting call there, 50-50 call. Could have gone either way, block or charge. Segura 2 points on the night. As now 3, and this game's back down to single digits here. 4:52 left, 9-point game. Adams inbound into Kohut. And 2 more Pirates crashing the court to make sure the Pirates can get it up. Kohut doubled there. 2 on the ball. Defense has been working for Clarke this quarter. Is in the corner, high pass. Sano, corner 3, off the mark there. Rebounded by Montez. Montez, transition there. Destine off the rim there. Come for the rebound. Adams able to come up with it. And it will be a timeout by Coach Adams. Very smart timeout by Coach Adams, as his son there was down. Not much of a play on the ball. Could have ended up turning into a turnover or a jump ball. And the Pirates didn't want to see that happen. As it's a key possession here, 9-point game. Clarke has been rolling, and just here's a replay of Galarza on the night, able to finish through contact. Could we see that more and more down the stretch? And now Kohut, just the seniors leading this team. Also Caraballo able to get through there. So just all different guys able to step up for these teams. 4:31 left. Pirates break the huddle. It'll be a Pirates ball. Rolling out the same 5 they went into the timeout with. Same for Clarke. Sean, what do you expect Clarke to do on defense, I guess?
And I've seen a lot from Clarke so far. It looks like they're going for the fouls, trying to get up those free throws. They're going to be very important in this game. 4.5 minutes left as the ball is inbounded from Andrew Adams to Kohut.
As Kohut with it now. Still 2 on the ball. Very heavy defensive quarter by Clarke. Kohut doubled. Adams able to get into the front court. Key play by the Pirates there. Fasano. As a little miscommunication there between Adams and Kohut. Maybe a little collision there. As it's Kohut with the ball. Shot clock winding down already 9. Pirates yet to get an open look here on this opportunity. Fasano to Kohut. Corner 3. Would be a big one if it goes. No good there. Going the other way. Transition. Segura up. Off the rim there. Mancy. Waiting for the ref's signal, as it looked like Fasano possessed that one.
And something that I saw, it's been a very underrated effort from this Clarke team so far, their speed down the stretch. These fast breaks have been working out good for them at getting to the hoop. Something they just need to work on is getting that finish to get these points down.
Adams with it. He's got 10 points on the night. Fasano over to Seligman, back to Adams. Pirates look like they may be draining the clock a little here now as they see Clarke bouncing back big. Fasano to Kohut. Kohut back to Fasano. Fasano still with it. Tiptoes the sideline, dives, makes the pass. Kohut with 7 already on the shot clock. Pirates getting away with the shot clock again. Seligman deep 3 there. Off the mark there, and another empty possession for the Pirates. Head first dive by Seligman, able to force the turnover. Deep save there. And just pure effort by Fasano and Seligman, putting their bodies on the line, both of them. Pirates got the key steal that they needed. Fasano, 3:03 left. Adams in the corner to Kohut. Kohut back to Seligman. Back to Kohut. Pirates have come up with empty possessions the last couple times. They need points here as Adams mid-range gets it in there. As Adams just continues his good night tonight. 11-point lead for the Pirates.
That's more Andrew Adams masterclass right there. Some amazing grit going on in the last 30 seconds from both of these teams as we see this ball going up the court for Destine.
It's Destine forcing his way to the middle, and Destine able to draw another foul there. Just a key play there. Destine able to get up there, and that foul will be on Sanderson. That'll be Sanderson's first foul of the night.
Another great technique by Clarke. They've been able to get a lot of fouls going in, especially guys like Justine who drive to the basket often. Reminds you of somebody like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, able to get a lot of those fouls, getting to the free throw line like that and getting those points, like Justine just did on that first shot.
First one's good, and the Pirates not worrying about those fouls anymore with the Clarke comeback, subbing out Sanderson, Seligman, and bringing back Galarza and Caraballo. Both have 4 fouls. Could be something key to look out for. Destine 17 points. No good there. Able to get the rebound. Mancy now with it. Mancy drives, kicks it out to Balchowskis. Off the front rim there, bounces out, and he gets his own rebound. And it'll be a timeout clock. Big possession here, 2:16 left. Clarke using that timeout so they have the time to draw up that play.
And speaking of Destine, averaging 22 points this season, but he has been nothing but average this game. We see a replay there of drawing that foul off of Caraballo. They have just been great at getting these fouls so far this game. Destine, 17 points going into this timeout, close to his 22-point average. He's expected for 15 to 20 points per game. This is right in his wheelhouse. Really leading this team by example. 17 out of 42 of their points, counting for over 40% so far. You can obviously tell that he is their star as a senior.
Agreed, Sean. And we see Clarke. I expect out of Clarke here to just do what they've been doing this whole quarter. Right off this inbound pass, I expect them to just crash the middle and try and just rack up those fouls. Or even just go up regardless, because it is Clarke is in the bonus, so any foul will result in 2 free throws for them. So those free throws can really be a key part to getting them back in this game, in a 10-point game.
And they probably want to get those guys like Zach Barsaukis, Aiden Manzi, Kai Destine, Justin Montez, Yaya Segura, get them down the court fast, get them to the hoop, go up for those and twos with the bonus, and just try to get down the court, rack up those free throws, catch Mepham off guard, try to get the ball away with a full court press. Just try to keep getting this game closer and closer, shredding down to the final seconds with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
As here's Destine. Destine gets it into Mancy. Mancy back to Destine. Destine guarded tightly by Fasano. Destine drives, able to draw, it'll be Galarza with the key play when the Pirates need it, putting his body on the line. Galarza able to pick up and draw that offensive foul, key play for the Pirates. 2:04 left, 10-point game here. It'll be Caraballo inbounding it for the Pirates.
And Galarza making an immediate impact coming back in on that play, and we'll see him get the ball here.
As Galarza, that may have been a risky play there, but he's willing to put it all on the line for his team as he had 4 fouls. Kohut loses the dribble little, able to get it back. Galarza still with it, looking for an open teammate as Galarza dribbles out now. 17 on the shot clock. Galarza being guarded tightly there. Caraballo over to Kohut. Kohut with it. Galarza calling for the ball, gets in the middle. Rebounded by Fasano. Fasano's been a key part on offensive rebounding and hustling tonight. Kohut with it. Drives to the lane. Kohut able to finish through contact there. And a key bucket by Kohut. Pirates back up by 12 here. Destine with it. 1:18 left. As Destine gets it in there, kicks it out to Segura. Destine back to him. Destine guarded by Fasano. Fasano tight defense, Clarke defense, timeout clock. 12-point game, 1:07 left. Not fully over, but it looks like it will maybe go the Pirates' way. Just waiting for that dagger shot for the Pirates to really put this game away.
And what else can we say about Fasano? Just a great player all around. Right now, Mepham looks like they're almost ready to put this game away. Up 12 with 67 seconds left on the clock. They're looking to keep the ball in their hands. Keep the ball out of Clarke's hands, reduce the fouls, and just keep this game going in their favor.
As Fasano, in the first, you've seen a different side of Fasano for this whole game. The first quarter, it was all about his shooting abilities. The second quarter was about his passing. And this second half has just been about his defensive rebounding hustle, all the dirty work. And he's really doing it all for this Pirates team. 107 left, 54-42.
It's one of their keys of this game, captain's leading consistency. Even though Fasano isn't a captain, he's a starter for this team, and a very important one at that. He led the JV team in scoring last year, and he's clearly making an impact on varsity now as Mepham goes back on the court, as well as Clarke, looking to seal this game away.
As you really see those captains leading truly, with Gallarza stepping in on that last possession, drawing that offensive foul, and also Kohut with the key finish in response to that, as Gallarza guarding Segura tight. Destine, Fasano, Gallarza on him there, rebounded, as it looks like it might be a foul there. Waiting for the ref's true signals. It looks like Segura will be going to the free throw line.
Segura back at the line here. That's the name of the game for Clarke in this fourth quarter. 57.2 left. We'll see that play again. Trying to get that rebound. Falls down. Looks like he might have been going for the foul there, as the coaches will be huddling with their teams.
As it'll be subs here, as Gallarza will exit the game here, as he has fouled out after picking up foul number 5. 12-point game. Segura looking for those key free throws, as he struggled from the charity stripe tonight so far. Missed his last 2, looking to get those key buckets here.
Segura will be going up, trying to cut this deficit down from 12. Shots
Segura,
up, and it rims around, going into the hoop.
As a 11-point game here. Clarke not fully out of it. Segura looking to hit this key free throw here.
Focusing up.
As Segura gets ready here, off the rim there. The whistle, a lane violation on Clarke, nullifies the free throw, even if it was good. As it'll be Pirates ball here.
Caraballo going to inbound.
Getting close to that 5 seconds there. Seligman will be fouled.
It looks like they might be going for the foul strategy, trying to get that possession back from Mepham, as the game is almost out of reach.
As Clarke still with 2 fouls to give, so 2 more fouls, and then the Pirates will first head to the free throw line unless they're in the act of shooting here.
Here, whistle there.
Miscommunication there for the refs by that whistle. As Caraballo looking to get it in, gets it into Kohut, able to dribble it through his legs and able to keep the ball. Great play there by Kohut, able to, nearly lost it, able to put it through his legs and keep it alive there. As 1 more foul to give. And the Pirates did what they wanted to do. They killed 7 seconds on that play right there. So it'll be Caraballo getting ready to inbound it. Freshman with a key inbound pass here, finds Adams open in the corners. Adams will head to the free throw line, as that is the foul that puts the Pirates into the bonus, so they are shooting for the rest.
And Mepham is trying to chip away every piece of time they can get in the clock. Every second's important in this game, no matter how far away the boundary is. Andrew Adams, one of their great hustlers this game, will go up to the line.
Adams' first one is up and good. Just keeps adding to his point total on the night. I believe he is in double digits right now, looking to knock down as he has 11, looking to make it 12 right here.
We'll see what happens.
Adams' second free throw is up and good. 12 points for Adams and a timeout, Pirates. 13-point lead, 49 seconds left. Just trying to make sure they don't foul, just play their game, and end up coming out with this victory.
Nothing but nylon for Andrew Adams there, pushing the boundary to 13 Mepham over Clarke. It looks like they are trying to make this game unreachable, but we'll see what Clarke has to do as they're in the huddle now, trying to strategize this last 49-second block of the game. Jared, what do you think their kind of strategy is going to be for this last bit of the game?
For Clarke, I just expect everything to run through Destine, and they're going to be shooting threes probably, and it's going to be Destine, that guy. As Coach said, in the clutch moments, like if you're going to spark this comeback in a clutch moment, you want the ball in Kai Destine's hands. Your best shooter, your best ball handler, your key guy, your captain. You want him leading your team to try and spark a heroic comeback.
And if you need 13 points in a short amount of time, Tracy McGrady would be your guy, but now we have a whole Clarke High School team trying to get this party started. Kai Destine there in the backcourt. We're trying to see what they can do, trying to get the ball rolling on a comeback.
So here we go, Segura will inbound it. Gets it into Bolshauskis. He has it. Pushing the pace here as Clarke needs a lot of points in a little amount of time. And they'll call a double dribble on Bolshauskis.
That is not good for Clarke there. That is 42 seconds left on the clock.
Calaballo gets it into Kohut. Not what Clarke needed there. Kohut gets into the front court now. There's a 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. Seligman holding on to it here. Adams with it now. Adams gets it into Seligman. Seligman able to draw the foul there, and Seligman will head to the free throw line.
Fourth quarter made of fouls here. Just 20 and a half seconds left on this clock. 13-point lead for Mepham. As we'll see, one of their great players going to the line here, Braden Seligman. He needs to be offensive off the bench, looking for a shot. 6 points in the last game versus Bethpage, as Mepham has already topped their point total from that game of 47 by far. As
we see Destine subbed out alongside Mia, as Mia fouled out. Seligman looking to put his free throws, and that one's off the front rim there. 20 and a half left. Don't expect to see a shot here. Seligman with 3 on the night, trying to bump it up to 4. But really just expect Clarke to dribble it out. Could maybe throw up a shot.
And speaking of Florida,
still with it here, 17 now. Gets it in there and off the hands there. So it looks like in the end the Pirates will come out, as that one is off of Morris's hands. Kohut dribbling out, just needs to get this ball into the front court here.
It's a great game there.
Crowd getting loud in the bench. 3, 2, and 1. And the Pirates
game over
is succeeded. As Pirates win. 2-1 Pirates move to after going defeated last year. They start off and get back to the winning record exactly where they want to be. 57-43, led by efforts of senior Colin Kohut, Andrew Adams, Frank Fasano, and also Ryan Galarza. He may have fouled out, but his presence was known. Blocking shots, getting those rebounds, and just doing all the dirty work. But not to cut Clarke any short. Kai Destine did exactly what you expected him to do. He impressed the Pirates definitely. Pirates weren't able to fully shut him down as he put up almost his average game, 14th in the county, 17 points, just short of his average, alongside Mancia Montez. Don't get me wrong, Clarke, it's not all negatives coming away from this loss. They may have lost by 14, but that fourth quarter can be a huge takeaway for down the stretch. As we get closer to playoffs, I know it's only the beginning of the season, but Clarke's defense, that defensive unit can be something huge. As now we're going to send it over to Josh Angel with our BMB player of the game.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Mepham senior leader, Colin Kohut. You had a great game tonight, Colin. And so you guys won your second game of the year this year in your third game after coming off of a season without any wins. How does it feel different for this team compared to last year?
It's a new team. We got all new players. It's a different culture, and we all really play well together. We're moving the ball well.
So now that you have these new teamates, how does it feel to go on this adventure of a season with these guys?
Feels awesome, and I'm super excited for the rest of it.
Okay, thank you, Colin. You had a great game. And I'm sending it back to the birthday boy and Lucas in the studio.
Lucas. Now, today was our final BMB game of the year, 2025. Our next game is going to be in 2026 when the boys basketball team takes on Garden City January 6th. So make sure to tune in to BM Broadcasting on YouTube to watch it. And also to check out Spring Gardner on Saturday as we are hosting the entire day of it.
Yeah, Spring Gardner is going to be a fun event. Hopefully everyone can show out.
As the Mepham Pirates took the win here against Clarke, and it was a great game, especially in the first quarter for Frankie Fasano.
Yeah, Frank Fasano took out to the Pirates' lead early.
Yeah, as I've been Dylan Wigdor.
I'm Lucas Payankar.
And thank you all for tuning in to the BMB Game of the Week. Signing off.